not gonna lie, I'm still a bit confused who Titanus Shimo is and where he came from. So in today's video, we're going to be understanding everything there is to know about the legendary creature Titanus Shimo. This video is made by Godzilla, so you know it is gonna be the peak of anything. Titanus Shimo, the mother of all titans, they say.
Scar King, Godzilla, and even maybe the current largest titan in the
Ghidorah?
Monsterverse, Ghidorah.
How big do you guys think Titanus Shimo is? People are saying he's the biggest, like bigger than Ghidorah, which is crazy, man.
About to get chilly.
Woo! That was a sick joke.
Explained. Shimo is one of those titans that was more or less leaked long before an official reveal whenever the figure started appearing in stores. But as many of you know, Shimo was actually teased long before any.
Yeah, he was teased on the Call of Duty game, actually.
In the Monsterverse. Back in 2022, Call of Duty Warzone launched Operation Monarch, featuring a map where players got to interact with Godzilla, shoot Kong in the
Man, I miss this, man. This looks so much fun. Imagine shooting RPGs at Kong.
Including this one. This particular cave art featured Godzilla squaring off against a really large.
How did they find out his name though, Titanus Shimo? Like what?
Most people speculated this to be a random piece of placeholder artwork, but others suspected this was a new kaiju yet to be released. These suspicions turned out to be true, as rumors of a massive kaiju with crystals on its back began to emerge. Eventually, this would be known as Shimo, the massive and first titan in the Monsterverse lore. Interestingly, this is yet another example of a franchise introducing their inevitable big white-colored addition to their roster of creatures.
What?
Take the Indominus Rex, for example.
Why did he say that?
How to Train Your Dragons.
Actually, now I'm thinking about it, yo, is this a coincidence?
In the Monsterverse, we have Shimo.
Shimo can destroy them all, man.
Shimo is really limited as of now, but by looking at its abilities in the most recent trailers and also knowing what its full body looks like, we can make some really well-educated guesses as
I'm not gonna lie, I don't think the toys are the best representation of the actual Shimo.
Having said this, here's a potential spoiler warning.
Spoiler warning, come on, let's see. If you guys don't want to get spoiled, then click off the video.
And bring forth a good speculative model of what Shimo actually looks like in our analysis platform. Meanwhile, how about we take you behind the scenes and take a look at how Goji Center's editing and research team surfs the internet to make these videos. This is the Opera browser, and these guys.
Oh, we got a sponsor over here. Oh my, this is fire.
To lose your mind and struggle with a categorized media-related and here around by tabs. This sucker just click you, and here she comes. That's right, Shimo is confirmed to be female, the mother of all kaiju.
Hey, that's what I said, but this kind of looks like the one that I expected it to look.
Some physical attributes of this monster. For this episode, Goji Center collaborated with ᴚᴜ, who not only provided us with an excellent 3D model of Shimo for your viewing.
Oh my god, that is so cool. Oh my.
Responsible for designing Titanus Tiamat, also rumored to appear in Godzilla Kong: The New Empire.
Yeah, people are saying he's gonna come, which I don't know.
Helps us understand how colossal this titan actually is this clip seen in the trailer. It's been shared.
This clip, he is humongous. Godzilla is about like 130 meters here probably, and Shimo is towering over him, which means he's like nearly 200 meters tall. And this isn't him standing up. This is all fours.
On all fours, it seems like Shimo rivals the size of an upright, evolved Godzilla. Now, at this point, when this episode is released, there isn't an official size for evolved Godzilla, but our best guess is that this evolved form did get a bit taller.
Yeah, I think so.
Standing upright. Now, if we use this clip as
but why is Kong so small though? Look at him.
We see that this titan can not only be close to as tall as Godzilla, but also capable of rearing up and being much, much taller than any titan in the Monsterverse.
Is that its roar? Hold on, I gotta go back.
Also capable of rearing up and being much, much taller than any titan in the Monsterverse.
Bro, I got goosebumps.
In speculative comparisons, we can compare this with some of the largest kaijus in the franchise. Lengthwise, we have a titan like Tiamat, who is said to be 847 feet in length.
How much is that in meters?
It seems like Tiamat is outclassed in every
Tiamat is like a stick. Look at him, he's just noodles, bro. Nah, Tiamat stands no chance.
Currently, but now embarrassingly small compared
Tiamat is one of the strongest titans. I thought he was weak. I mean, he did fight Godzilla, but still.
322 feet tall at the shoulder, capable of having lots of different geological.
Look at him, bro. I want to see him too, man.
Seemingly dwarfs Methuselah, even with
Whoa, no.
Ghidorah, for instance, is a
okay, Ghidorah is massive. No way he's taller than Ghidorah.
Taller than Godzilla, but Shimo.
What? Okay, nah, this can't be right. He can. eat Ghidorah's head like it's nothing. Look at him. His head is the size of Ghidorah's wings practically. Okay, R.I.P. Godzilla in the next movie. He's getting destroyed.
Look down at Ghidorah and bite off its 3 puny heads with one chomp. Kong, come on now.
I understand Kong's reaction now.
Talks more about this. Just
Kong, bro.
Watching. Because of this gargantuan mass, we will speculate that this is automatically the heaviest Titan in the monster.
This guy probably
so far.
200,000 tons, my predictions.
From the denser portions of the body, such as the crystals on her dorsals.
I wonder if the crystals is the reason why Scar is controlling him.
Similar to those of Godzilla. Arranged along her back, coming all the way down to the tail, these could serve a very similar function as Godzilla's dorsal plates, lighting up while powering up its main weapon, or...
Do you guys think that Shimo is related to Godzilla? Because a lot of people are saying this, and me personally, I don't think so, but people are saying Shimo's like Godzilla's mom or something.
But we could guess that these can light up to different colors, probably solid blue, purple, or white perhaps, matching its lighter skin, which in conjunction could serve as camouflage in frigid areas. Here, for example, most people will not even see Shimo from afar because her coloration in this clip blends in with the frigid environment she's surrounded by. Okay, so it's evident by now that this kaiju is synonymous with freezing temperatures and special abilities that exploit freezing elements. For example, notice in these clips that the mere presence of Shimo
everyone is freezing, bro. Look at King Scar in the corner. He's just standing there like, hey, no way, bro. I'm not fighting Shimo.
Some sort of cave veiled by lava waterfall. Even in this really hot environment, Shimo, upon stepping out of the cave, is so cold that even her presence will freeze the ground that was moments ago burning hot because of the lava. Her presence alone could even offset the temperature.
Wait, did Kong beat King Scar? Because Scar King has 2 people around him, which means he probably got beat. No, wait, oh my god. I think Scar King got beat by Kong.
This cold phenomenon is mind-blowing already just by her sitting around. Now imagine getting touched by this thing.
Getting touched by this thing? Hey, yo, Goji Center, bro.
More powerful.
Oh, man.
Let's study this a little bit more. Given her proportions and the colossal size of these limbs, especially the front ones, will make any melee attack from Shimo.
Shout out Goji Center, man. Oh, man, this guy's a legend.
Her arms alone are massive enough to outclass literally any other kaiju in the monsterverse.
Not Godzilla, though.
Yes,
not Godzilla.
Even Godzilla.
Oh, okay, never mind. Godzilla too.
This impact, along with the frigid temperatures, will spell doom to whoever makes contact with this.
I wonder if we're gonna kill him or be friends with him, with her.
Frostbite, which so happens to be an actual name of one of the abilities, Frostbite Blast. Before we break down this ability,
how did they know?
Move down to a weapon that can kill with one impact, the ᴄᴜᴜmizer.
ᴤᴜᴜmizer? What's that? Is that the atomic beam?
Made out of the same material as its dorsal spikes, formed in a way that can look like sharp obsidian blades. These, mounted on a long tail powered by these hips, can wind up enough energy to fatally lacerate any kaiju with just one.
Nah, I don't think so. No. Let's be honest. She is strong, but no. One swat to kill kaiju? I don't believe it.
Shimo seems nothing but unstoppable. But there's more. In the trailer, we were introduced to Shimo's Frostbite Blast. This clip begins with the trail of a blast that was already fired towards Kong. Kong regains his footing and grabs his axe to see if he can block this shot in the same way as he blocked Godzilla's atomic blast back in GBK. This ability, unlike Godzilla's, cannot be fully absorbed by the axe.
That's why his hand got ruined, right?
However,
that's why he needed the glove.
Of this frostbite blast proved to be too much for Kong, who gets knocked.
I wonder who's going to win the clash between Shimo or Godzilla. Surely Godzilla, because he has an evolved atomic breath.
Named Frostbite Blast, this ability injures Kong to the point of needing to be equipped with the Beast Glove. This clip showcases his injured arm underneath. Frostbite has the ability of rendering the affected muscles
I just saw it's like red.
injuring them to the point of permanent damage. So in this film, in order for Kong to continue fighting, he will strongly depend on this apparatus to give him a fighting chance against any kaiju. This dangerous ability comes out of this animal's colossal head and mouth. Proportionally speaking, this animal is technically large enough to potentially grab any great apes and easily bite their heads
Okay,
off.
if I was a monkey too, I'll be afraid of King Scar King. Because if Scar King is friends with Shimo,
Let's try to figure out more of the dark side of this Titan, its lore, and its most dangerous
I wonder what
ability.
Shimo's motivation is, because Godzilla wants to keep
Synopsis
balance.
of
What does
Godzilla
Shimo
Kong,
want?
The new empire reads that both Godzilla and Kong face a colossal threat hidden within the planet, challenging their existence and the survival of the human race. Now that we know who Shimo is and what she's capable of, this synopsis makes total sense now. After all, Shimo is said to have started the Ice Age thanks to her ability to change the climate. This may be her most destructive ability after all. Note that we didn't say anything about weather manipulation, but climate manipulation. There's
What?
a big difference. Let us explain. The term
Bro, we're
weather
getting like a
refers to
geography lesson up in here. I
atmospheric
love it.
conditions.
I love
Examples
this.
of this are rainy days, occasional snow that falls during the winter, hail, thunderstorms, sunny days, etc. Climate, however, refers to weather patterns by region. For instance, if you live in Florida, you're probably accustomed to predominantly warm climates. Those who live relatively closer to the poles will experience fresh climates year-round. The thing is, Shimo here has the ability of changing climates, and this is a huge deal.
What?
Remember, something capable of starting ice ages can manipulate the atmosphere in a given area to turn cold. Rio de Janeiro, for example, lies within a tropical climate. Temperatures are fairly warm year-round. Summer down here falls between December and January, while winter runs through June to August. Enter Shimo to the equation. and
Shimo's
she
just
can
gonna make
potentially
it all
switch
this
things up
winter,
permanently.
bro.
Not just here, but around the globe.
Nah.
That's right.
Is
This
Shimo
what
a
the
bit
synopsis
overpowered?
means
I
when
mean,
it
we
says
haven't watched the
challenging
movie yet, but
survival
still.
of the human race. How? Can't we just put coats on and be fine with a little bit of ice? No. Frigid climates like the ones seen in the Ice Age will completely change up the dynamics of human survival around the world. To very quickly and simply explain this, let's ignore for a moment that a colossal kaiju is roaming around killing everything and focus just on the effects of an ice age. Humans need food, yes? Well, guess what? A lot of the agricultural goods produced around the globe are going to be unable to be grown. Some
Why can't
areas will
humans
be
be
too
like
cold for
Titans,
living.
feed on
Eventually,
radiation?
most of the planet will be freezing, making most land inhospitable for human life, comfortably at least. Overcrowding will occur, and
Whoa.
resources would get alarmingly low, causing death tolls to rise due to starvation and self-inflicted attrition. An abrupt ice age like this would not give us any time to prepare for impending doom.
Okay,
and a
Shimo,
lot of human
that
life
took
on
a
the planet
dark
will be
turn, man.
lost. Yeah, that's Shimo for you, a walking weapon of mass extinction, currently doing the
Godzilla
bidding
has
of
to take him
Scar
down.
King.
He has to.
Oh yeah, this brings us to some of the deep lore we promised to explain. This monster, as powerful as it is controlled by Scar King, or is by one way or another under the influence of this great ape.
Something has to do with his
Speculations are all
eyes.
over the place on how this relationship works, but we'll go ahead and
I
guess
wonder
it has
how
something
Scar
to do
King
with this
got
crystal
control
found at
of
very
him
tip
at the
of
beginning.
whip, which, if we look closely, resembles something that belongs to Shimo. We'll guess that Scar King some long time ago stole possession of this crystal and mounted it on some form of subjugating weapon, such as this whip, which in turn sort of acted as a way to bond Shimo to Scar King's will. We discussed how a titan like
How,
this
though?
could already dispatch lots of different kaijus, and if it was turned against the great apes, it's no wonder how Scar King was able to amass a giant army of apes.
Nah,
Using
I think
Shimo as a way to
Shimo
intimidate
against the
others,
entire ape
used as
army,
a
Shimo's
power
still
symbol to
beating them.
amass the following of an ape army and execute those insubordinate apes that don't seem to collaborate. So in a way, Shimo is similar to what the Rancor is to Jabba the Hutt, both as a means of executing by making the victim an example of him, and even as some form of entertainment. Can this link be broken, though? If we're speculating that Shimo is under the control of Scar King, would it be possible that Shimo can be in some way liberated? Maybe. If we entertain the idea that this crystal has anything to do with this link, the destruction of it may imply that Shimo is free from Scar King's influence, and perhaps turn on its captor, who
Oh
previously
my,
had it
okay,
doing
if he
stuff
turns
that
on him,
may
yeah,
or may
yeah,
not have been
Scar King
things
has
Shimo
no
would
chance.
normally do.
No
Using the
chance.
whip as either a way to tell it what to do, or even calling Shimo by name. Oh yeah, don't think just because these animals are kaijus, we'll throw out the possibility that Scar King can talk. This is
This guy's gonna be able to talk. Okay, last thing we need is a red monkey
Is a
talking,
wild
bro.
card, but
No.
there's no mention as to how Shimo was named. Even though the word Shimo means pit or hole in Swahili or ice or frost in Japanese, this word is suspiciously similar syllable-wise to Suko, who happens to also be part of this ape tribe. So it is possible that these great apes perhaps communicate verbally amongst each other, associating names to individual members of the clan. Those of note at least, and one definitely given to Shimo. This is a theory, but one definitely plausible.
Oh my, bro. If this is true, this movie is about to be legendary. But let me know in the comments what you guys think. But anyways, that's gonna be the end of this video. I hope you guys like it. Peace.